Alright, hello folks. In this video what I want to do is kind of review and talk you through how we're going to get our blood spatter Google Slides onto our forensics website. So remember in Classroom we have our blood spatter sites posted, and at this point we should be done with our Google Slides presentation. And that's kind of maybe what I want to start with. So we want to make sure first that it's set to view. Before we worry about anything on our forensics website, on our portfolio site, let's make sure that our Google Slides presentation is shared correctly. So we want to go to our drive, and I'm going to choose, this is what I'm doing, I'm going to use my Welcome Back Google Slides as an example. And I want to right click on it, and I want to click Share. And right now it's restricted, only people can open with this link. I don't want that. I want it to be Solon City Schools. So we want to click on Change Link, and we want to make it so anyone in the group, there we go. If we click on that, we want it to be, again, Solon City Schools, set as viewer. Click Done. Another way we can do that is by actually being in our Google Slide presentation. So now it's up and posted. And again, if you want to do it another way, we click Share. Again, we want this link here. If it says restricted at this point, remember, click Change. And again, we want this viewing to be set for Solon City Schools. Set as viewer, click Done. Again, we want to make sure that our slides are set to view. You're going to lose points if things aren't viewable. All right, so now we're ready to add to our forensics site. So it says to navigate to our forensics portfolio, and that we want to make sure we're in the edit mode. So when we open up our site, it should look like this. If we are seeing our published site, it's going to look like this right here. So again, if you're getting your published site and you need to get in edit mode, remember, we want to click on the pencil. So now we're back in the edit mode. There we go, just like this. And again, we want to add a blood spatter site to this. So first we want to go click on Pages. We want to make sure that it's the home page that is selected. And then the three dots over here. So again, we want to make sure we're in edit mode. Then we want to click on Pages over to the right of the screen. And then we want to click on the three dots. And we want to click Add Subpage. So let's name it. Let's call it Blood Spatter. And then click Done. There we go. It's called Blood Spatter. Perfect. And let's leave that as the title. And at this point, again, we can change the image. We can select an image if we want. They're standard ones. We can search. So if we want to, we could look up a blood spatter, maybe add that as our background image if we want. Your choice. But let's, again, just leave the title as blood spatter. Now we need to add our Google Slides. So now we click back to Insert. And let's just do insert from, it says we could pick slides there. Let's just do from Google Drive. And I'm going to select my Welcome Back and hit Insert. And boom, there are my Google Slides. And I can move it around. But this should where it should be. You can mess with the settings and everything, but that's how you insert the slides. The best way to do it, again, is to click Insert, click Drive, and then find your blood spatter site in your drive. And we can move it around. That should be good. And if we want to preview this, where is preview option? Oh, looks like we might have to publish it first. So now at this point, now that we've added it, we want to make sure that we click Published. So now let's click Publish. It's publishing. So now, checking to see that it works, look, we have embedded our Google Slides. So that's how you have to handle this. If you have questions, please ask during class or send an email.